Hey guys, this is Tim with Tim Stout Associates, True North Real Estate Advisors, your trusted real estate expert for Coweta and Fayette County. Today I'm going to talk to you about 4 ways that you can maximize the money you make when you sell your property, and it's not all about price. Number 1 is improvement strategy, and this is really important that you have an experienced agent who's been through a lot of sales, and like myself, I have been through a lot of investing, and I know what helps improve the value of a property. I know what doesn't. So when I come to a property, I'm going to look and I'm going to be able to say, you know, if these items are done, it's going to improve your value this much. And at that point, we can look at the numbers and find out, even if you're making $5,000, is it worth it for you to take the next 3 weeks to be able to do that? Is it worth it for you to be able to hire someone and to manage that project to be done? Sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. It depends on the money that we can make. As I go through your property, I look at a few things, and one of the main things I look at is what is the least we can do that's going to maximize profit. This is what's going through my head when I walk through your house for the first time. Number 2, once we go through the improvement strategy, then we're going to go into the pricing strategy, because pricing it high is not always going to give you the most amount of money. We've got to be strategic when we price it. We want to price it where it looks reasonable, because when it looks reasonable, it gets the for sale feel. So people, like, as soon as people walk into a department store, they immediately go to the for sale rack because they want to see what's on special. They want to see what's on the clearance. So if we price your property where it needs to be, sometimes a bit below, we get this. We get the whole pricing strategy if it's on sale. So everybody wants to rush to it. And rushing to it is very important because that's how we build up buyer demand. And buyer demand leads us into number 3, pricing it appropriately, and we build up buyer demand, and we do that through marketing. And it's really important to have an experienced agent with a lot of experience in marketing to understand that marketing is not taking cell phone pictures, doing one Facebook post, and letting it ride. Marketing is really important that when you're coming in, you're hitting all aspects of marketing. You're hitting flyers, you're hitting mailbox, you're hitting radio, you're hitting social media, you're hitting digital. All these things that you can hit, because it's really important that you attract all the eyes to that property, because with all the eyes to the property, we get the feet in the property. The more feet we get in the property, the more the buyer demand, the more people we have competing over that property. And competing over that property is how we get you the most amount of money possible for the price that we've listed it at. And now number 4, negotiating. This is probably the most important to have a senior and experienced agent on your side, because negotiating is a lot to do, and it's not just getting the most amount of money on that top part of the purchase and sale. We've also have to take in consideration what closing costs are they asking for, because in all truthness, that takes off of your top line. If the top moment, if we're at $400,000 minus $10,000 in closing costs, actuality we're at $390. So we have to know that going in, like, what's the closing cost? We have to pay attention to the contingency, the length of the contingencies. We have to be able to monitor what's going to be asked for and what's not going to be asked for. We can even market it as an as-is sale if you're in a situation where you don't want to do any work and you don't want to have to do anything after we bind the contract. There's ways that you can do that, and there's ways that can be worded with an experienced negotiating agent. Guys, as you can see, these are the 4 ways that we help maximize our sellers' money when we sell their property. So remember, go with an experienced agent, and remember, who you work with matters, and have a great day.